Hey guys, want to bring you another YouTube video. Houston, we have a problem. Houston Rockets have two players that's actually not too satisfied or happy with the direction of the team. It's Russell Westbrook and James Harden. It sounds like they've addressed this with the media recently because I got a notification this morning from ESPN, Yahoo Sports, some other sports apps I follow. And so the article pretty much says that they're not certain if they're going to be sticking around or going to be around because of the direction of the team, even though Fatila said that the owner of the Houston Rockets, Fatila, said that, well, we're going to try and win a championship with James Harden, but the problem is that he's never, the 3 years that he's owned the team, he has not wanted to go over the luxury tax. So I know his business has been hurting with everything going on. So I don't know if he is the type of owner that is wanting to spend. He could be more thinking of it like a business, thinking, well, I gotta cut my expenses or make sure I control my expenses. And so that's not how you really operate with a team. If you look at like all the teams that were in the playoffs and successful, look at Jordan. He doesn't really spend on his team too. That's what it's gotten him so far. So that's what he. Unlike the Houston Rockets, they were lucky that they actually had a great GM with Daryl Morey, and then you had a pretty good coach for the regular season, for the most part, of Mike D'Antoni. So it's going to be interesting to see where they're going to go, if they are, because it sounds like James Harden and Russell Westbrook is not demanding or asking for a trade, but it could be a matter of time. So, and I don't blame them, honestly, as a Houston Rockets fan, because, like I said, I even broke down a while ago after the playoffs that I wasn't surprised that there was new front office because you went small ball. You pretty much went all in with small ball, and it didn't get you any further. It got you to the same spot, second round again. Like I said, it was kind of ironic to find Daryl Morey said that he wanted to have more time with his kids and family. And so 2 weeks later, he has a new job, new gig with the 76ers. And I mean, that's not a bad gig. I just don't know if it's going to be a perfect fit for him based on his philosophy, because he believes getting easy shots like layups and driving to the hoop or a 3-point shot. So Ben Simmons is not that, except he does drive, but he can't shoot a three. Joel Embiid, I could see they could keep him because he could spread the floor. He could shoot the three. He has a good post up, so he can get you buckets that way. And that's where I think they're going to really push hard. Maybe try to package Ben Simmons with whoever they want and that's not a shooter, for James Harden. But if I was the GM of the Houston Rockets, I wouldn't go for it. Again, I think he could fetch more with James Harden out there somewhere. But again, if you could get like a new start with a lot of draft picks, because again, we own a lot of draft picks too. We pretty much mortgaged the future, like I said, because of the small ball. So if you could get a promising up and coming star with a lot of draft picks to get in, to trade away our established superstar, I would be fine with that. Again, I'm fine with rebuilding for the future because, like I said, it's going to be very, very hard at this point. Especially you have an owner in the past that has established that he says that he's okay going over the salary cap and being the luxury tax, but he has opportunities to win a championship last 3 years, but did not add a player that could push them to the next level without going over the cap. Now with Russell Westbrook, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I would really push try and trade him too. I've heard the Knicks might be interested. That's the only team I've heard that might be interested. If they are able to package James Harden and Russell Westbrook, I mean, if you could get rid of all that cap with so much draft picks and some young players, then maybe you could really jumpstart that rebuild mode. So, again, I don't think with the news of James Harden and Russell Westbrook, because they were surprised with so much change, that you also had, like I said, Daryl Morey out of nowhere left, and then you have Mike D'Antoni left. So again, I wouldn't be surprised. There's so much change that could take place within a year or two with James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Again, things are going to happen a lot quicker because the start of the season starts in 3 days before Christmas. So it's a 72 game season. So they got to figure out if they want to keep these two players and make them happy, or they're going to have to, like I said, rebuild at this point. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe what you think. Definitely appreciate, hit that thumbs up button if you like the video, so that way more people could see this. All right, I do appreciate your support.